calling, it whispers in the breeze.
An ancient sort of siren shivers in the trees.
A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time.
It promises adventures for those who pay it love.
That advantage to your role, though the journey takes its toll. We shall stay hardy, friends remain while facing foes to the dungeons and the dragons we will roll. That advantage.
Corso's gonna come over here, like, you know, I think you're so funny. He goes, and she goes, stop, you're gonna tickle me.
We are live.
I don't like that.
I love it. I love it.
You live in Spain?
I got my dice.
And I'm gonna die. Alright. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Why does it say question mark?
Huh?
Oh, are we live like it's doing the video right now? The music?
No, we're past that. We are fully live.
Oh. Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah.
It's not showing up for me like it usually does on stream. Oh, watch that.
Interesting.
Oh, okay, I guess it is.
Oh.
Alright.
It says it is.
Alright. No, you're good. I'm just dumb. Okay. Well, welcome back, everyone. Hi. How y'all doing? Alright, so I was thinking we should probably do our little roleplay exercise first. Cause no, oh, wait, is this the one, does anyone do quotes in this one?
Me.
Do your quote. Ari's quote, everybody.
I have two, because I forgot to give one for session one.
Okay.
Nice.
Session one was, how do I say terrorists without getting banned from the internet? Session two, I don't remember like who was talking because I didn't write down. I'm pretty sure that it was Brandon, and it was Deegan. But it was at the very end. Do the horses like me? The horses are very professional.
That was good. That was good. That was good.
Yeah, y'all remember that one?
Actually, that was good. Okay.
That was
Thank you. Actually, I'm sometimes reliable.
Oh God.
Well, okay. So whoever wants to go first, roll a D100. I want to do our roleplay exercise first, and then we can get into a recap, and then we can keep it pushing, fish.
Oh, wait, on the phone?
Just someone. I don't care who.
Wait, what'd you say? Sorry?
D100. Is the 100 in here somewhere?
Yeah. It's the one with 2 dice, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, wow. Crazy. My guess is
45.
75. Damn.
Oh wow, we were pretty close to that.
Alright, 40. Wait, who? 45?
Well, Jocelyn Kate got 40, so that was technically the first one. You pick.
Okay, I like 45 more. What's your character's most recent or frequent nightmare? And I want you to answer in your character. So since Abby rolled that, we'll start with Jocelyn.
Oh no, you should give me more time to think. This is a tricky one.
It's a pop quiz exercise.
I mean, it can be boring to say more PTSD flashbacks or whatever.
You tell me what Jocelyn's feeling.
Because that'd probably be what it is. From whenever the Fae originally invaded Jotunheim, as she once knew it. But yeah, I guess that would be the answer.
Yeah.
Is just not fun memories of her youth.
Okay. All right, Deegan, and you can answer as your character. works well.
Oh,
It's a role play exercise.
Role play exercise.
Well, who's asking us then? Like, who's asking us?
Just anyone, just like someone on this, just like your therapist. Your character's therapist is like, what's your most recent nightmare? What's your?
I keep having a nightmare that I conform to my parents' ways of life.
Oh no, is it because they're real successful with a nightmare?
Mm-hmm.
wow, what an unprofessional therapist you have, Deegan.
All right, work. Nano. Sorry, that wasn't intentional.
Well,
Is it me? Is the most frequent recent nightmare me always mispronouncing your character's name?
did you say most frequent? Oh,
Either or, it's most recent or
I was
frequent.
gonna make that joke. I was like formulating it. You're just way faster than me.
No.
Well, my recent nightmare was that I was falling through all of these different levels of glass, and I just kept falling, and I kept falling, and I kept falling. And I was really scared that when I landed, the last floor was gonna be the worst one, and I was gonna land on something super spiky. But then I woke up, and I remembered I fell asleep because I ate too many grapes. I don't eat grapes anymore.
Work.
Three nightmares. Grape. No matter what color. No more.
All right. Well, grapes are scary. Farhan?
They are now, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Varhan's nightmare. Oh god. I don't think Varhan has a lot of nightmares, but I think the few that Varhan has had is coming home to Jotunheim and there's no one home. There's no battle, there's no skirmish, there's no tracks to lead, there's just no sign of life.
Well, that can be scary. Not as scary as grapes, but scary. No.
You gotta be careful.
You gotta be careful with grapes. Okay. Well, now we should do our recap. So, everyone roll me a d20. Lowest loses. Losers.
Lowest.
I don't think I've ever done the recap.
I got a 19, bitches.
Nice,
Wow.
nice. Oh, yeah, you haven't done the recap.
I've
once,
never
have
done the
you?
recap.
Tied.
Rollies.
Oh, there's two.
Yeah.
What do we do?
How many times how many times have y'all done the recap?
I don't know, like
Once.
twice?
Okay.
Once or twice?
Alright, then just
Right.
rollies.
Okay.
I was gonna say whoever's done it more, the
I'm
other
gonna ask
person
my
will do it, right?
scrambled egg ass
Yeah.
brain.
I mean,
Ten?
Ari's not in the other game, so
Suck on
technically.
them!
Yeah, but she well, I was between them two. They both tied. They both got 6. But Ari got 19. She rolled really well. Okay, cool. Jocelyn, do my recap.
Okay, well, we started off with having to fight some guys who teleported in front of us and then teleported away. And we set up camp outside the forest. And Varohan, Nano, and Pinky had a little chit chat while Deegan trauma dumped to some horses. And then we headed into the forest. I have it written down verbatim. Deegan trauma dumps to the horses before going to bed. And we went into the forest and we ran into this Elijah merchant with, and I quote, a busted ass cart. And she immediately, or he, what were they? What were their what?
Oh my god, cancel. Done.
Oh.
No,
I
you're
feel like you changed. You said their pronouns
Oh, wow.
were different every single time you addressed to them.
Oh, they gotta be set in stone. You heard that, everyone. Kate said pronouns need to be set in stone. You're not allowed to change them.
Actually, it makes no. We're not going there. I'm just saying.
Let's just say they, or honestly, she. I think it was meant to be a woman.
Those were
What? Meant to be?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, no,
Wow.
it's meant to be a shish kebab now, so she got a self-inflicted stoma installed.
Stoma. That means mouth in Greek.
Stomas are the fucking things that like they give smokers. The little hole in their no, people, not just smokers. God, this is becoming this is becoming problematic real quick.
Anyways, they died and a fire started during the fight, and the horses bolted. Nano was using some weird magic, and Pinky got hit by a poison dagger, and she's currently dying. And Jocelyn came to the conclusion that her mom would probably be best able to help, because going back to the city would just put us even further behind schedule than we probably already are at this point. And then the spellcaster who set the forest on fire, whenever they perished, they turned into a changeling after dying, and Jocelyn found a letter and a dagger of warning in their pockets. She gave the dagger to... Or did she give them both? Oh no, she gave the letter to Deegan and the dagger to Pinky. And the letter was spooky scary about an evil archfey. And Jocelyn looted the cart, and then we were heading back into the forest. Deeper into the forest.
Work. Okay, so again, do we want to do this situation with the wolf?
Yeah, we probably should start with that, because the wolf kind of ran off like while Jocelyn was like looting body and cart. So.
All right, so let's do that then.
Let's do it.
Wolf. Okay. I'm a wolf. I'm a wolfy wolf.
Okay.
All forms except physical.
Alright, cool. So, your wolf makes it to where it sees this this visage of like what is like definitely a battle that happened very quickly. There's 3 of these horses that are just slaughtered, blood everywhere, as well as a giant well, I was gonna say giant, but I guess that's rhetorical. There's a giant that is also on the ground that looks like it has like some like lacerations on it as well, and it is also on the ground, and you can presume is dead. And in front of all of this is Folias, as you know, your friend, and he's just standing around all these animals, and he looks directly at your wolf. What does your wolf do?
My wolf do anything? I guess it's just gonna like... They can't talk or anything, so I'm just gonna walk. Is there any alive horses?
They are all dead.
Okay.
You can roll a perception or investigation check, but I will let you know that Folias can speak with animals, so you can roleplay your wolf if you want to.
I don't think you can. Let me see if I can talk on this one as well. But I guess it doesn't. It has a 4 intelligence.
But he has speak with animals, so he can talk to animals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So I
that thing
guess
you'd
I'll
be doing with
just say-
horses. Like, I don't think horses have a high intelligence either.
Right.
They have a 2 intelligence.
No more horses?
Oh. Sorry, buddy. Yeah. They didn't quite make it, unfortunately. And he's gonna look you over and like look the wolf over and see that it is very your colors, because you rolled pretty well, and just be like, you know where Deegan is?
Sorry, my internet went out.
Oh god.
Okay, I go back, and then he'll go back to me then.
Wait.
Oh. I'm
What
guessing
is
that's... He says, he looked you over because you rolled really well and noticed your the coloring of this wolf and said, do you know where Deegan is?
Yeah, Deegan's back that way.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Here, give me just 1 second. And he'll walk over to this giant. And he comes back to you and goes, okay, quickly, just show me the way to Deegan, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, David.
Beautiful.
It's amazing. Amazing. All right. Wolf is back.
So I was gonna say, as the wolf comes back, Jocelyn's probably finishing up with the cart with a pinky draped across her shoulders like a backpack.
I would say this all probably happens around the same time for fucking sure. And you all notice, yeah, this wolf and Folias, who y'all met before, come back. But there's no horses, unfortunately.
Oh my gosh, the horse just turned into fully ass.
Did you say that?
No.
Oh.
I need to get back into the mood of Jocelyn. I was like, that's some shit that June would probably say.
Folias will walk up to, or run up to y'all as y'all are kind of looting, be like, oh, thank the gods. I was worried I wasn't going to be able to catch y'all on time.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just felt like I couldn't stay back there and just not do anything, so I wanted to say I was helping, so I tried to follow you, and whenever I overheard inside the embassy that they were giving y'all a way to travel through the to the Fort Hilson, I kind of maybe assumed one of the horses.
Wait,
I got a wolf horse for you.
wouldn't I have known that? I talked to all of them.
Yeah, you did. He talked to you.
Wait, assumed one of the horses.
And I didn't know it was him.
He's a druid.
Yeah, he was pretending he wasn't him.
Oh, one of the horses that was like with us.
Yeah, he was wild shaped into a horse.
Yeah, that's why you needed the horse info. Gotcha.
That's why there was only 3 dead horses.
No one gave me.
I ended up not having one. I got really older.
It's fine.
The horses.
So, what'd you say?
Where are the rest of the horses?
Well, when we all got spooked by the fire, there was just a hill giant that was wandering around the trail back there and the Landsvang, and just it kind of rampaged. I think it just maybe thought the horses were food or could be food. I don't know, but they didn't make it exactly. But I was able to slay the giant before it did any more damage to anyone else on the road, or myself included. So
You killed the giant, but now we have no horses. Great. Okay, let's go. We have a dying fairy. We need to go.
No, we need to like, I don't know, do something for the horses that died.
We're already on a time crunch, and now that we don't have any horses, we're going to be like nearly a whole week behind schedule if we don't do something.
Which a 10-day is something that we cannot offer to, to be behind on, unfortunately, either. But your friend, like, where are you getting her cured at around here?
Tribe that lives in this forest that I'm from. They have healers. The Skazmandrare.
Oh, well. How far is that?
It's what, like probably less than it's like less than a day, right?
Yeah, it's like half a day.
Well, yeah, it was like a couple hours.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. Maybe, and he'll look at Deegan. Maybe whenever we get there, while they're doing what they have to, we can do the proper ceremonies for the horses. Just unfortunately be away from their bodies.
Yeah, that sucks. It was you said it was just a random giant?
Yeah, it looks like it was just roaming around the Landsvang trail. I'm not quite sure why, unfortunately.
Look over. Does any of you guys familiar with does that sound normal?
Familiar with what?
The area. Like, are giants normally just
Would
walking?
Varhan know any of that? Does Varhan know?
Jocelyn's grown up in this area.
I mean, y'all can all roll like a history.
I don't know if Varhan like knows a lot of giant folk.
Yeah. I was gonna say, can Jocelyn roll it with advantage since she grew up here?
You said history?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yay.
You don't give a
I
shit.
have a +0, it's fine. Oh my gosh, I rolled an 18! +0.
Wow, so you guys exactly would know, like all of you. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why Nano would know though.
Yeah, that. Ooh, I can. You know what we could do? We could save that cookie roll.
Shut your ass up. Alright.
For narrative reason.
So I'll say Nano, you've like observed the giants that come in and out of Irnia because you find it fascinating. Because obviously that's not a part of your culture in the day court at all. And you've heard that sometimes they complain about the hill giants, just sort of like roaming around recklessly sometimes. The really dumb ones that aren't smart enough to just like chill. And Varhan and Jocelyn, y'all kind of know the same thing. Varhan, you remember being kind of concerned that you would run into hill giants, especially on the Longsvang Trail, because it's like so close to a settlement as big as Irnia, but also like just kind of like a straight empty shot. So you're like, oh gosh, if they come, then they're kind of screwed. Luckily that didn't occur for you. And Jocelyn, you know that growing up in this area, they didn't like going into Thud's Beard, but they kind of got displaced after the invasion, which is kind of why they do roam around this area outside of Thud's Beard.
Let's rock and roll, folks. We need to go. This little one won't last much longer. Come on.
Okay.
We go. She dying.
Alrighty,
Yes.
so I would say, Jocelyn, you know Thud's Beard very well. It's like it's all coming back to you. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. And you, after about 6 hours of walking through, like you're kind of noticing like there's different wards and sigils that are on these trees that do lead you to the home that you do grow up in. So you make it home and you notice that there's like a bunch of greenery. Thud's Beard kind of just shines right through the canopy of the trees, just very vibrantly, just glistening off these flowers. It looks very homey here in this part of the forest compared to the rest, which just sort of looks like a standard forest, just cold. And as you go up this like dirt path that does lead to this like relatively large cabin in the woods, you notice that there is a larger giant-kin woman tending to like a little garden area right on the stoop of the stairs, just like flower pots and shit. And what do y'all do?
Jocelyn will probably be leading the charge here. With a little pinky on her, with a little fairy backpack. Yeah.
Farhad's probably right close behind, but also keeping an eye out for Nano, because we did notice something weird about their magic last time. So like,
Yeah, I found out that I'm more confused about that than you all are. Nano's gonna be like behind a little bit. There we go.
All right. Okay.
And that lady is Jocelyn's mom, right? Yeah.
You would assume her back's kind of toward to everyone.
Yeah, so
But this is your
Jocelyn-
house, like.
Yeah,
that you grew
okay,
up
yes.
in.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, Jocelyn's gonna call out to her in giant and be like, "Mother."
Do I say that?
Oh. And she'll respond in giant. Oh, well, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Jocelyn, my dear. It's so good to see you home, but what the? You have company you brought as well.
I unfortunately have not coming with great tidings. Have a companion here. She's not looking too hot. I think she was poisoned in some way.
She continues to speak in Giant. You can't bring the Fae folk over here.
It's
You know
fine.
that, but it's gonna bring trouble, Jocelyn. But roll a persuasion check
Dear.
with advantage. It's your mom. That's fine.
Does Varhan understand all this?
Yeah, you speak Giant.
Okay.
She's only spoke Giant.
Okay.
She'll kind of look around and just be like, "Get everyone in the house now. We will do what we can for this poor thing." And
You can put your heads up. And kind of like gesture for the other two to come forward, or like everybody to come with her or whatever.
We go.
As you're walking in the door, she's just gonna keep reiterating, Jocelyn, I must admit, what kind of trouble you get yourself into this time?
It's a job I was voluntold for. I'm just trying to get this over with as quickly as possible.
Were you followed by anyone else, though?
Where's Deegan's little friend?
Oh, well, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, everybody who pursued us, we either took care of or they teleported away.
You said that her?
Jocelyn's gonna just take one quick second to like go and peek out the front door real fast and give a quick look into the woods.
Well, okay, so this isn't exactly the welcome home I was expecting, as happy as I am to see you, but we're going to help your friend here. We must do so quietly and quickly. She's appears to be not doing so good, unfortunately. Perhaps your father can help.
What's the idea?
And then she'll kind of like walk through this way, and you hear like kind of mutterings in Giant between her and this man in the other room.
I'm holding Pinky, like, in her arms now.
Okay.
Bored. And kind of like gestures for the rest of the party, kind of like come with her.
We go hither.
Hither and thither. Hither, hither, thither.
Hither and
All right. You see this larger kind of like grayish blue-skinned, black-haired, green-eyed Fearbulk man standing in front of you in this like dining area next to this woman you've been speaking to with like a tanner, pale skinned Fearbulk woman with like white hair braided into a single pigtail, both about like I would say like 7-ish to 6 feet, 6 to 7 feet, standing in this living quarter, and they've been speaking Giant to each other back and forth, and the man kind of scoots back and he just says in Giant, why don't you put your friend here on the table and we can try to do what we can for her.
She does so. she looks kind of like slightly like, she hasn't been here so long, she feels kind of like a stranger in this house, so she looks like she's just like kind of very carefully like trying not to touch anything, kind of. Like she just looks kind of vaguely uncomfortable and just being in this house a little bit. Like it's been a while since she's been here.
I feel like Varhan's also a little uncomfortable at being in a house of Fearbulks, but trying to hide it a little bit.
That's fair.
But like big and kind of just like scrunched over.
Well, looks like she's been unfortunate suspect to a toxin that would take her over within a matter of a day. So it looks like she's already been suffering with the thing for a few hours now. We may need some. I may need some help with some things, but perhaps one of your druid friends would mind helping as well. Please?
Yeah, sure, for sure. Hey, Deegan, would you be able to lend a hand?
Yes. Sorry. What did you need?
Mom needs some help with Pinky.
Yeah.
So the dad says in Giant, he's like, "You're druid, right? So, me and my wife will at the same time start casting the incantation to greater restoration. Because it appears that along with this being a toxin, it might also be a curse induced. So, we just may need some further help to keep her alive while we're doing the greater restoration, because it may take some time. Can you do that?"
I think so.
Do you speak Giant?
No.
Oh, so I get he'll
Yeah.
like kind of look at Jocelyn like,
And she'll
I'll be like,
translate.
Jocelyn, what did they
Yeah.
say?
Yeah, she'll translate. I will say, like, this whole time, like, anytime Jocelyn has been talking to her band, she's been talking in Giant, and the rest of you guys, she's been talking in Common.
Okay.
But, yeah, she will immediately start translating as soon as she realizes, like, oh, yeah, right. And we'll relay that.
and then he'll do like a thumbs up like, "You got it."
I think so.
Okay. So
She's
they
very
start.
competent. She says in Giant.
Then the mom before the incantation, but while he's saying that, she'll look at some of the other people in the room and just be like, "Perhaps since we weren't expecting so many visitors, that you could perhaps gather some supplies for dinner, supper. Just make sure you stay within the wards of the house, so you other people can't see you. So if you see a tree, waste the sigil. Be sure not to go further out than that. Okay?"
Yeah. Gotcha.
And then they're gonna start doing their like incantations and like starting to like their hands start glowing, and then they're just chanting all in Giant. And as like Pinky starts like shake and like kind of convulse, Deegan, you just sort of wave your hand to make sure, like, kind of occasionally do her a cure to make sure she doesn't like pass out or, you know, croak the big one while they're maintaining this greater restoration.
Okay. I'm like, I don't have any healing spells, but here we go.
You're working it out.
I can
You're
do
good.
like medicine or arcana if you want.
Yeah, do medicine. Like if you don't have like
better with
healing
medicine.
if you don't have healing spells necessarily, you would still know druidic ways of like
Okay,
you know,
cool.
like I mash this leaf and this berry together, spit on it, and then stab it and like smash it in the wound, and that'll be good for a second. Shit like that.
Got it.
So yeah, do a medicine.
I did.
What'd you get? An 8. Okay, you're not really sure because these ingredients are like very giant. Like you haven't seen a lot of these ingredients. You get like this is like old giant magic, but she's not like croaking it. But like you do think that you're helping, just maybe not as much as they were kind of hoping, to be honest. So yeah, you're doing the thing though.
Okay, cool.
All right. So the rest of y'all want to go hunting for our gathering?
Yeah, what supplies do you need, Mom, Dad?
I mean, they're doing their little chants now, so I think you can probably just assume that you can do. They just might need like food and just like food.
Oh.
She had
I thought you
mentioned.
meant, okay, I thought you
She-
meant for like this ritual, okay. Never mind.
Oh no! For like, because they were mentioning that they weren't expecting so many guests over. So if they're gonna have guests, there need to be like they have to have dinner. So
Gotcha.
she needs y'all to go hunting.
Yeah, you guys might want to stay here. I don't know if walking around in the village will be the best idea for everyone.
There's no village.
What? I thought
It's just a cabin in the middle of the woods.
Oh, I thought you said there was like a whole tribe. Like what?
There is a tribe, but they're kind of around everywhere. This isn't where they live.
Is there a store in it?
Okay.
This is just a cabin in the woods that they've used to hide.
Oh,
during the invasion and all sorts of other shit. So,
Cool.
yes, it's just
Okay.
one house in
gotcha.
the middle of the woods.
Well, the street. Oh,
Huh?
what?
Our
Alright.
house in the middle of the woods.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Street.
Yeah.
House. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, I think we're
Right.
nailing it.
Yeah.
All right, so when she says that Folias will because you're responding to what she's asking in common to the rest of the people that don't speak giant, correct? Jocelyn?
According to who?
When she's saying things, when they're saying things in giant, you're responding
Oh.
to everyone in common, correct?
Yes.
Or not?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I thought you said that. Folias will just be like, well, I mean, I might be able to find some, like, kind of berries or some, like, greens or something like that, and I can take her, with us, kind of leave them be. And you two look capable, so maybe you two could go hunting for, like, meat or food or something. As paint, you know, not the most ideal situation, but, you know, I know everyone's got to eat, so.
He
Yeah.
knows I'm a vegetarian.
To say, like, wouldn't Jocelyn's parents also be probably vegetarian, or is that is a
Probably not.
stereotype about furbolgs?
Yeah, probably not.
Probably they would eat meat.
Probably, yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, then yes. Yeah, let's go. Cause we can do a little bit of both. I can get meat, and you guys can gather some berries. Herbs.
All right.
Like
Cool. So, let's start with Varhan and
dandelions,
Jocelyn
if you
then.
will.
Oh gosh, not dandelion. Never again. Alright, so Varla and Jocelyn, you kind of go to like where the edge of like these glyphs on the trees are, and you know some deer kind of wandering around. What do y'all do? There's like a herd of deers.
Chew. So you do the roguey things, you know? Do we do the
No, tell me.
Katniss. She's
Let me
gonna
know.
hide in some trees. She's gonna hide in some
Okay.
trees, and she's gonna wait until she gets a clear shot, and she's gonna do a little shooty shoot.
Varhan is not sneaky, so Varhan's going to kind of look at Jocelyn, shrug,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
And-
it'll look to the right, she's just gone.
yeah, and start
As soon as Jocelyn
walking.
hits sides of the deer, she's gone.
I guess, is this like thing like higher? Is it kind of like a? I can't tell.
Yes. Yeah, it does
Okay.
kind of look like it might be lower, but I think I like it higher.
Okay.
That makes more sense to me. Optical illusions.
Yeah. Varhan, I think, is gonna go like down and around to try and scare them to wherever Jocelyn went to.
Okay, yeah. Roll stealth.
Oh god.
Oh man.
Why do I have disadvantage because I am giant folk? Hold on.
No, because you're wearing armor.
Well, depends on the armor.
It's the armor.
You're wearing chain, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh man.
You roll better than they do. They're dumb deer, so they don't really notice you. Or they notice you maybe, but they like one kind of looks up, but like it doesn't look like they're like scared of you.
Okay. Yeah. I think not knowing where Jocelyn went, not knowing what the plan was other than to hunt, I think Varhan's gonna throw. What is Varhan? What does she have? Oh, she could throw one of her daggers at this deer.
Love. All right, roll the hit.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's an 8.
Okay, so you go to throw your dagger, and as you do so, it misses. This deer, which gets spooked and starts running away, as does the other one who gets spooked that the other one got spooked. So
Okay.
they are currently running this way.
Okay.
Varhan's
Shoot.
gonna run with them and see if she can like cut them off and like, I don't know, tackle one.
Okay.
Varhan's not a hunter. She's not a hunter.
As soon as they start running, Jocelyn would like try and take a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. So roll the hit.
Hey, curse.
And let me know which one you're trying to hit.
Probably the one closer to her.
Okay, cool.
That's a 10.
Oh,
That
boy.
makes sense, I guess.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
It also misses.
Deer. Really?
Yes, it also
Okay.
misses. And they are like hopping this way.
Barn, have you never hunted before? What the hell?
No. Yeah. A while ago, but I'm gonna start running towards them. I think. We're running after
Do you have
them.
any more things to throw or anything?
Yeah, I can. As they're running away, I can get out my longbow and try and shoot one. Same one, I guess.
Okay.
So this one.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say Jocelyn can run really fast, so she should probably chase them down.
That's what I was thinking. 23, not 20 to
Oh.
hit.
All right. This one definitely goes down then.
Okay.
As you shoot an arrow at this one. This one's still getting away. Jocelyn, I'll give you one more try to shoot it,
One more
otherwise it
shot.
won't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natural 20! Oh my god!
Wow.
Both of y'all.
20!
All right.
Oh my
Sweet.
god!
All right, so pew pew arrows work for hunting. Who would have guessed? And in other news, arrows are good for hunting. So cool. Y'all got both of these deer, which is pretty good. You think that should be definitely enough meat? And you do know, Jocelyn, that your parents do use every part of animals. So these two full-grown deer with full heads of antler, like that's good. That's good for them. Like so.
Jocelyn's a -1 to her strength though, so she cannot carry this deer. She's gonna immediately like look towards Barton, like you good carrying both of these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
You know, I've been in the city so long. I've been trading more than I have been hunting. You should put one.
Yeah. Just a little bit. No offense.
Hey, you missed the first time too.
Dang, I was lining up the shot. They started running.
Yeah.
Best
Oh.
friends.
Your family seems nice. As we're walking back.
Yeah. They're nice. They're a little stuck in their ways, but they're nice.
Different than you. You're not so nice.
Word, bitch. Word.
I got told it a time or two.
Yeah.
Doesn't really come with my line of work.
And
Not since. It's been a couple decades.
stick around with Pinky. She'll help you get nice. She helped me.
Hopefully she'll be okay.
Yeah.
Trying to like put on an air that she doesn't care, but she like you can see she's very like drumming her fingers, kind of has like a little nervous energy about her.
If I know Pinky, she always comes through. You can't get that glitter away. Not anytime fast.
You need tape.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up.
I feel like we'll probably just do small talk like that
Okay.
as we go back.
Perfect.
One word responses.
Yeah,
from...
from both sides.
All right. Cool. Then we'll go to Folias and Nano. All right. Cool. So y'all are kind of wandering around, and Folias is like, "Oh, up here might be a good spot. Like near this like pond. There's probably a bunch of like vegetation and things that we can use over here." And then y'all kind of like walk up this little like kind of stony path that leads up to this area, this like almost well. There's like a few fish in there, but like it's a well with a bunch of vegetation, berries, this, that, the other. He's like, well, maybe we should get started.
I think we should get started too. Look how pretty it is. I bet I can catch a fish. Wait, do I need fish or do I need herbs? What are we doing?
Well, we're supposed to get herbs and vegetation and stuff, but I think this fish might be theirs, so maybe we shouldn't take that.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay.
But although, I mean, that brings up the point. Are you good at following orders?
They have to be very specific orders, and then I'm good at it.
Well, I would hope so, because... And then you notice his voice starts to, like, distort. And he goes... Because a lot of people are worried that your orders aren't being followed.
What is this?
And you notice, like,
Okay.
as like it almost like his skin like just sheds off his body, and you notice that this is a member of the Steel Tranquility, Deriga. And it's a pale with almost like swirls going on in his skin, with white eyes and white slicked back hair, wearing like all black, like very similar, like almost like the quote-unquote ninja attire that you've been seeing.
None of us did an inside check.
That's just
On
okay,
this
so
pool.
he just transformed.
He just transformed right in front of you.
Why?
Listen, man. Things take time, and I'm making friends because friends are what you want if you really want to get something big done. Trust me. Believe in me.
Well, we're kind of worried that you might be getting too close to your quote-unquote new friends. So,
Persuasion?
Abby, it's Image is still up. Persuasion? Sure.
Okay, let's see.
Go ahead and roll one.
Should I do That couldn't be a charisma thing, could it?
Persuasion is a charisma thing.
Oh, like that one. Okay, I see.
There you go. You got it. You got it, kid.
I'm so smart. 17.
He'll kind of like walk on like the stones,
Man.
kind of like near the pool, kind of just hop up on it and just be like, well, we only have a little less than a 10-day now, and it looks like everything we throw at them they seem to overcome, and that might be an issue in the long term. But maybe I'm right. Maybe I should give you a little bit more time, and I guess you are doing good work so far. Do they suspect anything?
I don't think so. I was ranting about how my parents don't love me very much to one of them, and she wrote everything down in a journal.
What do you think she wrote?
The truth, but I don't know why she wrote it all down. She even
Well,
used the correct punctuation and everything.
Well, just make sure to keep everything in order, okay?
Okay,
Or rather, disorder.
love
with
that.
everything that's been going around, but... And then he pulls out a little vial from his little bag, and it's like a glowing, like, purple potion, and he uncorks it, and he just, like, leans it over the pond, and he just goes, do you think this is their drinking water? Do you think they sustain themselves off of this? As he, like, holds it over the pond.
There's some fish in there. I don't know, actually. I'm not too sure how people do it in this realm with their water.
And he'll just... As you say that, he's just gonna like pour this in the pool of water. He's like, well, I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah. That's more than I was gonna do, so perfect.
Here's the thing, so... And he puts finger quotes in the air. Montserrat, needed me to give you these. And he hands you 5, pieces of paper. These are gonna get you straight into Fort Hilson. Should be able to just bypass all the guard security. You don't have a lot of time left. We kind of are in a hurry. now more so than ever. We originally kind of wanted you to bring the humans and the Akarics to Irnia, but we think that maybe we should just have everything unfold at Fort Hilson itself. It might cause more distress, so to say. So keep these close to you. You'll know what to do in time. And again, they should provide you easy access into Fort Hilson. So with that said, let's just grab some of these. I don't know, like maybe the red and blue ones. Like those are probably good. If not, we can just explain we're not really too sure. Or actually, I guess I'm supposed to. Well, let's just hope it works out. So,
Are these fancy passports? Does this get me a pre-boarding? What is this?
it'll get you right through the guards, and you won't have to go do any sort of security checkpoints. They'll just let you right in. It's sealed by Quizette herself, so she still doesn't suspect anything either. So we're gonna be keeping a close eye on you in the morning. And he'll put finger quotes again. Folias is going to be going back to Irnia, so I need you to make sure that you are doing everything in your power to get these people to Fort Hilson by the time the Akarics get there. If so, Wilstocks won't like the disappointment, and you know that, okay?
Kind of get real big. She gets real serious for the first time, probably.
Mm-hmm.
How long did you say I have?
Well,
Did you
we
say
only have...
days, or did you say?
We had 10 days.
Yeah.
However, we don't have that much anymore, so...
8.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Okay, I'm on it. I'll hasten up. I'll quicken up. I'm rolling my sleeves up now.
Alright. Well, again, let's just go ahead and grab some of these and go ahead and get back before anyone suspects anything else, okay?
Does the dye change the color of the water?
It did for a second. As it hit the water, it kind of like, you hear it, and like it kind of steams in that area, and it turned black, and then it just sort of dispersed and went away.
Are the fish still alive?
It doesn't look like it. Let's say after like, if you look like after y'all start gathering things after about
Yeah.
like let's say like 20-30 minutes, you notice that they are starting to go belly up. Yes.
Poor fish. Do I need to roll anything to gather?
Yeah, so we're gonna roll some nature or survival checks.
Oh boy. Nature. I got a 21.
Oh my god, it's just a natural 20.
Hey, that's
I'm
great.
Too powerful, you guys.
You know what's funny is
I have good ones.
this makes sense because he's not an actual druid. He rolled a natural 1, so he starts picking up like these like bright purple like berries and stuff, and you're just sort of like, you know that those are poisonous.
Very poisonous.
Because you've done a lot of research into this character, so.
Wait, say that. Research.
Into your own, like, into Nano, like, so you know, like, oh, those in the material plane, those are poisonous. I remember looking that up. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay, I'm gonna take some of these, and she slips them. She slips it in an inside pocket she has in like the 3rd layer down of the keepsake.
She gonna keep it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I think for white purple they're shiny, and she kind of likes shiny things. So, or colorful
They go.
things, which is one of the ideas I had. So she's keeping them.
All right. Okay.
He rolled them.
I hate doing this. So, again, I guess I will stay overnight, but I will be gone in the morning. And again, don't disappoint me, but more importantly, do not disappoint Wilstocks.
I won't. I'm gonna be what's the opposite of disappointed? I'm gonna be awesome. Just you wait. It'll
Well,
be
let's
okay.
well let's hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, not only will Nano not exist, not only will probably I not exist, but Yumi won't exist either. So let's go ahead and just make Wilstocks as happy as can be. Okay.
Okay. Heard.
And I'm gonna say by this time, you get into the house. Jocelyn and Varhan are already in there. I would say probably at like the table with these dead deer. And then you'll notice that Folias and Nano also walk in. Pinky's not around, but Jocelyn, Varhan, you would have, like while y'all walked in, your mom and dad would have told you that she is in their bed resting. But that everything went successfully.
How
Water.
how
Jocelyn's
long?
internal dialogue.
Yeah, how long till Pinky is fully healed?
Do you say that in common or giant?
Giant.
Okay. Olaf will, who's her dad, will say, by the morning she should be fine. She just needs time to rest for now, so just give her time, and then in the morning she'll be able to be full as new. Why are you heading through Thud's beard with the Fae, though, if I may ask, as he looks to Jocelyn?
It's a long story. I mentioned we got voluntold into this peace negotiations or some nonsense. Supposed to be promised a lot of gold at the end of it, but
Well, peace negotiations probably aren't that bad a thing, so if they're peaceful, why are you in such a hurry?
gosh, why are we in such a hurry? We're meant to go and meet with a group of people in a 10-day, or was a 10-day. We have to get them to Irnia for this big meeting as quickly as possible.
And did you mention you're going to Fort Hilson?
Yes.
She'll look at Varhan. That's close to where your people from.
Yeah.
So you know you're not, with no steeds, you're not going to get there within the 10-day, right?
Well, we had steeds, and then they were scared off. So
She'll look at.
The other map. I'm a little confused. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I forgot to move y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I thought I did. I've been moving y'all around like crazy.
Yeah,
We can play D&D old school for a little bit.
Yeah.
Theater of the mind.
Yeah, Ari. So
Yikes.
It went right over my head. I don't know what I did.
So Greta, who is
You didn't do
Austin's
anything.
mom. Yeah,
That was
you
a joke.
didn't do anything. It's funny. It's funny. We're all having fun. D&D is fun. As you say that, Greta kind of walks over to Olaf, who's sitting down, and she kind of lightly taps him on his shoulder, and she just goes, and he just sort of rolls his eyes and he goes, well, if you want, I can go ahead and prepare a very quick teleportation for the morn, but it'll only probably get you as far as Valkyrie range.
Helpful. Yeah, thanks. That
It'll
definitely helped.
It'll definitely save about 3 days, but after that, you're gonna have to get over the range yourself. So, just to explain for my giant kins, y'all are like in here.
Okay.
Y'all started right here.
Oh, okay.
So that took about like 2 days to get from there to there.
And we gotta
Well, like a day and
get
a half, but once
all the
everything
way
happened.
up there. Yeah. Okay.
And this is where y'all have to get.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is where he says he can teleport you to.
Wait, hold on. Where?
The mark.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
So you can skip this
Yeah.
entire emptiness right here. He says he can't. He doesn't. Basically, he's telling you he doesn't have enough time to make a teleportation that can get you all the way to Fort Hilson on short notice, but he can get you probably here.
Can you do it over the mountains, or it's on this side of the mountain?
That's the other thing he's about to get to.
Okay.
Once I can only get you to this side of the Valkyrie Shield. After that, it'll be your job to either go through or go over the shield, depending on how much time you think you have left. He says this all in giant, but again, Jocelyn's like kind of translating all that
Yeah.
shit.
Going back and forth in my travels, would I know an easy route through that mountain range?
Valkyrie Shield, easy or quick are two different things.
Quick, I guess.
Quick, yes. That's not the route you took because it's not easy.
It's not easy. It's not easy because it's hard terrain, or it's not easy because of the residents.
Roll a history with advantage.
Okay.
Because you didn't take this way.
Is there a question for people that use D&D Beyond to roll? Is there a way to make it advantage when you roll it
You
versus?
I don't know about on your phone.
Yeah, on your phone. You may be able to hold it. Yeah, you may be able to hold the button. I think. If not, just roll twice.
Okay. Because I see y'all doing it on here, and I'm like, how?
Yeah,
you can right-click on the PCs, yeah, but on your phone, I
Oh,
think
you
can hold it down.
can.
But...
Yeah, you can hold it down.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did it roll it?
Yes.
You hold the dice down.
Did I roll?
It did not roll. Oh, it's
There it
rolling
goes.
right
Is it
now.
rolling
Yeah.
now? Well,
That's advantage.
that's dumb.
5 and a 7.
Damn.
Well,
You didn't-
I learned something new. That's fine.
You took the safe pass, which is to go over Valkyrie's shield, ironically. But you remember hearing, you know that there's a path, it's like almost like carved in, like direct, like a very sharp, like tunnel that goes, like it almost looks like if someone got like a giant cleaver, and just like chopped a piece of the mountain right off. But no one uses that path really, and it's called. But you don't really remember why, other than they just say it's dangerous. But it is called Jormungandr's Pass. But you went over the mountain.
Okay. Yeah. If you can get us there, I think I can get us through the range. I know after those mountains we have to go quickly because we won't want to stay idle. Not for the fairy folks.
Yeah, you would know without even having to roll. You would know on the other side of those mountains are where the Slater tribe to the south tend to be. So.
Are you speaking
And you-
right now?
And Jormungand, this is just me speaking as a DM to Abby. Jormungandr's Pass on the north side of the mountain range as well. So
Yeah.
Is the Slater tribe the one that Abby's part of?
No.
The friendlier
No.
one?
No.
No, the bad one.
Yeah.
they're the bad one. Yeah.
If you ask that in character.
Cool. Well, I figured Jocelyn would know that. Probably.
I mean, there's
Considering-
Goliaths that like their ethnic background is Slater, but they're not necessarily
Oh,
part
yeah, I
of
wouldn't
the
know that
tribe
Abby
anymore.
is part of that. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Jocelyn has her own prejudices where she just assumes that
all
Vivacea
Slater.
is not part of the Slater tribe.
Oh, yeah.
Considering she doesn't know how to cunt
Yeah. Oh. June
in
came out.
Jocelyn's eyes.
June came out. So yeah.
I was thinking this whole conversation, June. Oh my god, you got me back to my brain. Jocelyn's just been skinning the ears and everything and getting them prepped and all that. I started to take them apart bit by bit during this whole conversation.
All right. So with that said, they're kind of speaking on everything, and so your dad starts explaining So, when you get to the shield, what are you going to do?
Go through it.
And her mom will like kind of like grasp and like, not through the Jormungandr though.
It's the fastest route, isn't it?
It'll definitely save you about 2 days, 2.5 perhaps, but
Yeah.
it's very dangerous.
Well, we've been dealing with assassins this whole way, so I think we can
We
handle
can
it.
do it.
As long as we don't get poisoned again.
Wait, why is it dangerous?
And she'll explain in giant, but like looking right at you like you're gonna know, but because of the Jormungandr,
What's
the serpent.
Jormungandr?
A bad beast. Long time ago, before the intervention between even the Fae, or even the other peoples of Vivacea, when the giants were just in Jotunheim, we had different gods at the time, and one of the gods was the Jormungandr. It wasn't really a god as per se, but our ancestors did worship as such. It's just a very bad beast.
It was like the mole dead god or whatever.
It's like an animal?
If you would call it so. We used to not think so, our people, but I guess for all intents and purposes, it is.
Ooh, yeah, we should definitely go through the pass then.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, you can talk.
as much as I would hope and pray that you do not do so, if you do, just try not to engage with it. I have not heard anyone dealing with it and having a good way of telling the tale.
this is all news to Varhan, right? Considering that
No, you knew it
role.
was dangerous, but you didn't know it was like an
Okay.
old god. Well, isn't Varhan like a philosopher?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like she studies up on like legends
can
and
roll-
lore and
you can roll
myths.
Yeah, you can roll a history with advantage.
Wait, so the reason I keep asking about common is because I'm trying to understand if Nano knows that she's learning this.
I feel like
You-
everything's being
Jocelyn's relaying it.
translated. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
So-
everything that she's saying, Jocelyn is saying in common. for
Yeah,
everybody else.
these two only speak giant. They've been like secluded. They don't even speak common. So
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
they-
Jocelyn's probably giving her own flavor too. Like, yeah, it's just like this old dead god, but
yeah.
Okay.
nobody survives and lives the tale, you know, that kind of bullshit.
Well,
Varhan, you know that the Jormungandr is something that the very first giant kin did like worship, and it was like a massive serpent. Y'all called it the world serpent. But no one worships anymore, and because they realized what the actual deities are in the world and stuff like that. Most of the time it's either slumbering or not seen, but that's also a lot to do with the fact that people don't use the Jormungandr's pass, and if they do, they usually don't make it out. And the only people that have ever made it out of Jormungandr's pass, to your knowledge, are people who try with every ounce of their body to try to avoid it and just get in and out and through that pass as quickly as possible.
okay. I will relay that information to the group, and I will not lie. I think going through, I would enjoy the knowledge that it possesses, but we also have a time crunch. So
You
A snake?
Yeah, y'all would probably realize that if you do not go through the Jormungandr, you will not make it on time. But if you go over it, you'll probably be like a day, maybe too late.
okay.
No, we need to
And
go through it.
yeah, we have to be there on time because of the people that are arriving there, right? Because we're supposed to be like protectors. That was the whole
Correct.
mission. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, meta, I was gonna fully ask some things, but it seems like
That's awesome.
now that I
I
know.
usually do this when it's like meta.
Yeah, pretend you don't know.
I can pretend I don't know because I was gonna ask him, but now it seems like I'm because I know something, but that's not why.
You're like breaking up a little bit, but I think I got the gist of what you were saying. But you can still ask. Like, I trust that you're not metaing. Like,
No, because
you
I
haven't
was
ever
like,
before.
no. I was gonna. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to fully ask.
Yeah.
With this. I don't know.
Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Here, just push the child out of the way.
It's so weird that Dad let you just leave. Who's guarding the tree now that you're here?
Oh, you know, just some of the other guys. You know, they just plus, you know, I guess I'm not too good at it anyway, so it's not that big a deal.
Me both.
So
Well, why don't you just come with us? If you're off the hook, why don't you just come with us? Just be part of our group.
well, I
It'd be
mostly
fun to
just.
have another.
I mean, I would really like to, but I don't know. I don't want to. I'm worried that I can only sneak away for so long before I get into more trouble. So,
Wait, you snuck away, or they let you go?
well, they.
Because you said no. This is to Brandon. You said that my dad let him go.
Well, that's what I was. That's what I meant. Like, you know, like why? I mean, you know, just why would they want me to leave necessarily? So it's going to be it's gonna be fine. Like, I mean, maybe they don't know how long I was necessarily going to be gone, but you know, we just all wanted to make sure that you were safe, especially me, and like, you know, it just all happened so fast with everything, you know.
I'm trying. How am I gonna play this? I don't know.
Make a roll.
Would it be easy to just sneak away from guarding the tree?
Not if he
I
was
mean,
on duty for sure.
Right. So I don't know. I'm really trying to do this the fairest way possible. Because it's weird. It was weird to me before I knew. Honestly, I was like,
Yeah,
that's so
no, you're
weird.
good.
Don't hold back just because.
Yeah, just do your thing.
Trying to.
Yeah.
I know you just want to have a good time and have fun D&D time, so I don't mind.
It's your best
No,
friend.
I-
You would know if something was weird.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't. It wasn't even the best friend thing. Literally before I walked in, I was trying to like get a time to talk because it's weird that he left the. I know that guarding the tree is a really big deal. And it's like. So that's why
You're breaking up again a little bit. Just
my internet's like fucked. Hold on, let me try to.
No, you're good.
Too. It's been like
I
the
just-
last
I
50
just- I
seconds. It was really choppy.
Yeah, I just want to get this. It sounds like it's
Oh,
not
sorry.
good.
Sorry. I was like, I don't know if I should try to switch over internets, but.
Oh, I wish I had internets. More than one.
Yeah, so Brandon, like this will help me. Like, it would be weird for me to think that he could just like sneak away if he was on duty, because that was job, right?
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Okay, cool. So now I'm back in character. That's so you snuck away on duty and they just assigned someone else, or did they let you go?
I think they, you know, I think they kind of knew what was going to happen. So when I wild shaped into the horse, you know, they told, you know, I saw them get some other people. I don't think they're dumb, so, or maybe I'm just too dumb and didn't realize that, you know, I'm not sure.
Oh, actually, I'd see your mom see you wild shape.
I don't really remember. I was kind of focused. I just was more worried about what was going to go happen. But I think now that I know that y'all are safe and also going through the Jormungandr, which sounds scary, maybe I should head back. And maybe if nothing else, I can just, you know, let people know what's going on with you.
Yeah.
We're assigned this by his mom. Everybody knows where we're going. Like, that is important.
Yeah, but I don't think they anticipated the horses getting murdered by that
Already solved that
giant.
issue.
I didn't even realize how big of an issue that was until right now.
Well,
No, Jocelyn's been thinking about it. That's non-stop until her dad offered to teleport. It's just interesting.
Okay. Well, yeah, you should definitely get back because it's weird that You just said some random guys were. They don't just let anyone.
Well, I
guard
think
the
they were probably as new as, you know, I guess we are. I don't know everyone that guards the tree. Maybe there's some new people. I'm not sure. They don't really tell. You know, why would they tell me?
You
Yeah.
left your post to come pretend to be a horse to follow us to Fort Hillston, but now that we were with us and we know that you're here, you all of a sudden don't want to go to Fort Hillston? Is it because of the past? You're scared of the past? I thought you were supposed to be this like powerful guard.
Well, the past is scary, I will admit, but also I need to make sure that everyone kind of knows the situation. It looks like it's kind of getting out of hand, that you don't have your horses, that you may not get there on time. Like, I think that they should just be aware that this could potentially be a thing. Well, I hope so.
It makes sense to me.
Well, I do appreciate you coming out here and checking on us. Yeah, it's just a little weird that.
Yeah, so you came here to check on us, and now you're just gonna go back and tattle on us that before we even done anything wrong?
The fact that these people also have been attacking you is also a concern that I think they should know about.
Please, it's because of these people that are attacking us.
Well,
That's our whole job, is to fight these people.
Yeah, but it does seem a little targeted, right?
Why didn't you help?
Yeah.
Like this. Why didn't you help us fight when they attacked us? You were there.
Well, I was, you know, just trying to make sure that everything was okay.
Did he not?
No, I think
What's
that
this?
okay. I've known Folius for a long time. I 100% think that Folius would come out and help us fight if I was in danger.
Well, you know, I
He's
don't
not
know.
a bitch.
I don't know. I was just trying to make sure that everyone got there, you know, safely, and I wasn't really trying to reveal myself at all, to be honest with you. But it kind of just sort of happened that way.
Folius, you have been the only person to ever have my back, especially in battle. Why didn't you help me?
I don't know. I
Died
just
right in front of us.
Yeah, that wasn't great, but I don't know. Maybe I was in wild shape for too long. Maybe my brain was starting to get a little too horse, I guess. I don't know.
That's not,
Oh boy.
okay. Is he like, but now that I'm thinking about the whole like him not at least shapeshifting to help us, that's like the biggest red flag so far. Deegan is like looking, is there like anything about his mannerism or anything?
I didn't even notice.
Insight check.
You can roll an insight.
Insight it.
Okay.
Charismatic people do it. Do the thing.
Oh, Brandon.
I got a 14.
What?
Hmm.
Oh, you just said, oh, Brandon.
I said, uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, right.
Is that how you said Brandon?
Just an uh-oh
Yeah.
interaction. What?
All right, let me roll. How do I combat
Deception.
insight? Deception.
Deception, yeah.
Okay. What did you get?
Situation, if he's telling the truth.
A 14.
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
He looks relatively fine. He just looks like maybe he's just dumb. Like he just made a stupid mistake and a dumb judgment call.
Oh, Folius, you're a fucking idiot.
I'm not
It's so,
disagreeing
like-
with you.
It's like, you're the one person that has always had my back.
And I
And
still
we got
will.
attacked twice.
Well, look, if I can go warn them of what's going on, that it seems like you're being targeted by some people, and that your horses are gone, and that y'all might have to go through the Yermangander, maybe I can get them to, like, call off what's going on, or maybe send someone else, or maybe send some reinforcements, or to help you, or realize it's a big deal. I don't know. You know, maybe I can try to help some other way.
You know what? Why don't you just leave tonight?
Well, I mean, maybe I should. The sooner I get back to Aranya, maybe the better.
Yeah,
Glaring at him the whole time, like kind of covered in blood with his knife that she's just using to cut strips of meat off.
honestly, I'm sad that I don't understand what's happening, but I think you should leave.
Well, okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to cause any problems for anyone. And who's staring at this interaction that's happening?
Varhan's very intrigued, but
Yeah,
it's
Joss
also
is
not like their
middle in it,
business.
too.
So
yeah.
Almost in the middle of the conversation. Jeff was kind of away.
I will say Varhan's been more intrigued by Nano ever since last
thought you
session,
said
so
that
she's been more
beforehand.
paying attention to
Yeah.
Nano
Yeah.
than she has this conversation. I think.
So, if you're paying attention to this conversation that Deegan and Folius are having, roll a perception check.
Perception or insight?
Perception. That's what I said.
Okay, make sure.
Stupid.
Jocelyn up to the elbows.
We're literally the same. We've been rolling the same the entire session.
That's an amazing roll, but not amazing. As
Yikes.
he's
You stay.
as he's walking in between Nano and Deegan, he just does kind of like a slight bow to Deegan and just goes, I'm really sorry that my intentions turned so sour. And Nano, you notice that he drops some things into your hand, and then he just sort of like slyly just walks past everyone, and then
Wait, he dropped something in the hand. Can I roll for that one?
that's what you just did.
I did not roll. I'm sorry. I thought you said just for the conversation.
Oh, then yeah, go for it. Ooh, she make over 28.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was a natural 20, and I was like, I'm fucked.
What was it?
Dirty 20.
What modifier was it?
5. You have a pretty good perception.
Yeah.
We got that many years today, you guys.
God, what a bastard.
So yeah, the
no offense, Deegan.
Folius leaves.
Yikes.
Deegan's kind of sad. Like you can definitely tell he's like a little confused, and he's a little more broody than you know, which is pretty broody.
That was like normally. More.
Bonked on the head a couple times while being a horse.
Okay, Nano goes ahead and speaks up. How long have you known him?
I've known him since we were little.
I'm sorry that he treats you that way now.
He's never treated me anyway. It's just the fact that he didn't transform to help us makes literally no sense. He was my partner in guard. Like, that's the one thing that he would always do no matter what. And he didn't.
That is kind of weird.
How was he when you guys went to go look for the flowers and stuff?
Forage.
It was normal. I kind of wanted to see if I could catch one of those fish, and then he got really mad at me. Like, really mad at me. Told me not to. So, you know, I did not catch the fish. Should I roll?
No. I mean, it doesn't seem like this seems like normal Nano conversation, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's usually if
Also,
anybody
it sounds
catches
like
you slipping up
something-
kind of thing.
Yeah, you don't have to ask unless it's very obvious that I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Like
Also, that sounds like-
Nano's kind of already established herself as being like a
Weird.
fucking little weirdo. So
Yeah.
Also, that sounds like something that Folios would do.
Yeah, so yeah. Only has to tell you not to catch an animal, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe you said like full ass would grab you and throw you across the meadow or whatever.
Okay. Okay, well, it's just, it's so disappointing and sad. It's like, I don't know. It's like someone that you, like, there's not a lot of people you care about, and then just kind of does something so out of character, and then it just doesn't make no sense. It's kind of, crazy.
If he ruins any future jobs for any of us, I'm pissed and bitch.
Yeah, well, he'll be back guarding the tree, something that I think he actually wants to do anyways, so.
Doing something useful at this time. No offense.
Farhan's in the
Not
corner
doing
scribbling this interaction in their little notebook.
Yeah, Jocelyn has not once stopped doing her whole shindig. Taking apart this deer.
She must be a speed writer, man. That's
Yeah, she's on a business.
She's got crazy
She's-
shorthand.
yeah.
What are you writing down?
Play all acronyms at this point.
Yeah, what are you writing down?
Just like
Wait, is somebody asking?
the little interactions that's been happening.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Well, Olaf and Greta, they will get up and they'll just be like, well, Jocelyn, if you can go ahead and perhaps prepare some supper, your father and I will go ahead and start getting the teleportation circle ready. We'll do so in the other room, and if you need us, just let us know. Otherwise, feel free to make yourselves at home and get some rest for tonight. Sounds like you'll be needing it.
Gotcha. Jocelyn's just like has this whole just menagerie of gore in front of her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check on Pinky.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably where Varhan's gonna bed for the night too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You ever prepared a deer, Nano?
No.
Here, I'll show you.
I'm kind of scared of it, honestly.
Yeah, it's a kind of messy process, but it has good results.
I can help you if you want.
Yeah, here, let me show you. And she's gonna start like showing Nano the kind of process of like skinning and taking the meat off the bone and all that. Yeah.
Sure, roll a
I'm
survival.
not in there. Jeez.
Survival.
Yeah. What else would it be? Okay.
They're really bad. So,
I mean, it's okay. Like
it's
it's like
bad
very
for her.
like yeah, but it's like a very like just like very just normal situation. Yeah, just very like average. Like it's fine.
It's been a minute since Jocelyn's had to do this. Muscle memory.
I forget. Has she been traveling for a really long time?
Who, Jocelyn?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's just under 80 years old, so like
Gotcha.
and maybe this conversation comes up while we're doing the meat
Yeah.
thing or whatever, but
Yeah. Dang.
All right. So you're having that conversation, Deegan. What are you doing with Pinky?
I'm just like checking over her.
Wait,
stuff,
is it
like-
Pinky or the Stinky?
oh my god.
Now I have
Is-
to write that down.
is this thing on?
Oh my god.
I think it's 2 in one and 1 in the other, right?
Hey,
Yeah, just keep
or
it
a,
up. Keep it up.
or a fistful of fun. So
Yeah, checking to make sure she's good.
yeah, she looks healed. Like she kind of has a bandage over like where the dagger wound was. But like it looks like she's breathing normally. She just looks like she's sleeping, which is something that they did tell you would she would just have to sleep it off.
Okay, cool.
Anyone else want to do anything before tonight?
I'm there now. Like in the game.
Probably about like 9:30ish.
Okay.
Like I would say, like I probably prepared some food. Someone probably brought it in to Olaf and Greta while they were preparing the circle, so they could eat too. Yeah, you probably were like after all of that's done, like eating and relaxing, probably just sit down, shoot the shit, and talk. Even though y'all are all kind of broody. I think it's probably about like 9:30ish at night.
Stuff. I think I'm gonna go into a food coma, you guys.
Place to do it at.
I got everything color coded over here.
Love that. So do y'all want to go take a long rest then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Farhan, you
Please.
said you were sharing the bed with Pinky.
Yeah, probably like curled up, big
Fucking-
spooning.
Y'all could probably all kind of like sleep on their little couches and chairs and stuff, and they're playing an all-nighter.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
They're pulling it all
Okay.
nighter.
Yeah, they want to get this ready for y'all.
Yeah.
Cool.
They are so amazing though.
That's
You
cute.
have good
That's cute.
parents, Jocelyn.
They're too nice to get some in their troubles.
Must be nice. She says sleepily as she dozes off.
Oh yeah, your poor parents. Your poor parents that definitely exist. Oh. All right,
They
cool.
do,
So,
they actually do.
oh, okay. Excuse me. Pardon me. All right. So, y'all wake up. It's probably about like whoever wakes up earliest probably wakes up at like 6:30 in the morning, and whoever's after that probably around like 7ish. And what do y'all do?
Jocelyn goes to start making breakfast for everybody.
Perfect.
Kind of knowing her way around the kitchen and all that. And
Oh,
her
yeah.
spending hours probably preparing those deer, so it's just making more deer-based like sausages and stuff or whatever for breakfast with eggs.
I was like, yeah, maybe some buns and some sausages and like meats and shit like that. You know,
Nice.
just easy.
I think
Yes.
Nano's gonna stay in bed for a minute and just kind of be a
Stay in that little armchair. That's probably for you. Like, honestly, for you, you could probably lay down in it.
yeah.
It's a chair meant for giant Ken, so.
Oh, that's
and you're,
right.
And you're small, so.
It's like a
Yeah.
or it's like a twin bed.
Yeah, you're small. All right.
Just leave.
Cool. So, as y'all are doing that, kind of waking up and this, that, the other, getting food. Farhan, are you still with Pinky in the bed?
Yeah, probably waiting for her to wake up. When she wakes up, I'll bring her into the other room with everyone.
So she kind of does like a little and just sort of like stretches, and she kind of puts her feet out, and it doesn't look like she kind of like switches her wings, and she asks you if you can just sort of like carry her for a second, but that she'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll just do what I normally do and stick her on my shoulders so she can
Yeah.
grab onto my bald head.
Get some breakfast.
Snack at like a little drum.
Olaf and Greta, they come in and they also greet y'all, and say in giant to everyone, even though half the people don't understand. Please have breakfast, and I hope everyone slept as well as possible, but the circle is ready in the other room, and whenever you're ready, we'll go ahead and take it off, okay?
Yeah?
So, everyone have breakfast, you eat, and then they lead you to the other room. I'm sure you'll have to kind of force Nano to kind of get up and be like, we got things to do, kid. And as y'all make it into the room, you all stand in the middle of this like kind of scratched in like ruins on the floor.
Ooh.
And
Not the watermarks.
They're not called watermarks. They're called incantations.
Uh-huh.
They stand
Fantasy Forge.
Fantasy Forge AI. That's they just keep repeating that. And as they start saying the semantic upon us.
Is this what you needed? You should have just messaged me. I could have done it.
I need all sorts of things, but you're always busy. And there's semantic components are. Have you heard about the 20-piece KFC bucket? The $20 KFC bucket. So anyway, so they start
getting most intimate conversations.
Literally. Yeah, literally. So as they're doing their like little, they're just saying like some things in giant. They're casting an incantation. The runes start like floating off the floor and like start glowing like a purplish blue color. And as you do that, Jocelyn, you see your mom just sort of like smirk and just sort of like do a wave, and y'all are just swoosh. It's like you feel like everyone feels like a pool. Everyone make like a con save.
Let me give her a hug.
Oh boy. Oh, okay, I thought I landed on the 1. I got 50.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Varhan, this is wait, why do you have? Oh, did you accidentally roll twice?
No?
Oh,
Oh.
you have like a 5 and a 13.
Hold on. Let me double check that. I don't know why my thing keeps rolling twice. Just go with the first one.
Okay, so the 5. So everyone's okay. Like everyone just sort of like lands on their feet. Varhan, you land on your feet, but you've never been teleported before, which I don't think a lot of these people have either, to be honest.
But I got Pinky on my shoulders too,
Pinky
so
on your shoulders, and like you don't really take it very well, and you feel like you're about to lose your cookies. Like your stomach is just churning, like ugh. Everyone else is like kind of relatively fine though, but you're kind of like getting your bearings. You notice that there's like kind of like sloshy snow on the ground, that there is like kind of mud and like grass peering out of, and everyone kind of turns their back. You're like, where are we? And you notice that there is a large snow-capped mountain range, massive, against like an open sky in your distance, and y'all are at the eastern side of Valkyrie's Shield mountain range.
put Pinky down, go throw up next to a tree, cover it up, and come back to the party. I'm assuming I know where this entrance is, at least, to...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you can see it in the distance. It's
Okay.
pretty, y'all are kind of away from it. It might take you like a couple of hours to get to there. So. But I am going to probably call it for tonight.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Because I want to do the rest with Shay whenever she's actually back in town.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be early, but yeah, I want to do the rest with Pinky because now Pinky is actually not dead. So, but yeah.
Now she's undead.
She's not undead. Let's make that clear. Get out. That's a Nano thing. Nano thing.
Wake up! We're the wizard! Let's go on an adventure. Fireball! Woo! Have you seen my sword? Someone find my sword! Can you feel it calling? It whispers in the breeze. An ancient sort of siren shivers in the trees. A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time. It promises adventures for those who pay it love. Add advantage to your roll, though the journey takes its toll. We shall stay hardy, friends remain while facing foes to the dungeon.